What we drinking today, man?
You know something? Hey, I'm drunk, Lil. I'm drunk. And you know something? It's beautiful.
What we drinking today, man?
I don't want to get into the particulars, but I know that a bottle of Cavatier and a lady would definitely be involved.
What we drinking today, man?
All right, folks, welcome back to another episode of What We Drinking. As you can see, we are a man down today. I'm your boy Hill, aka Nose Blind, aka Can't Get Right, aka Veronica Corningstone today, I guess, because Ron Burgundy ain't here.
Look, he's gonna put Corningstone on. He's gonna put Corningstone on.
My man Brick to the left of me. We gotta read the news, right?
He had the spin. No, he had the
Triton.
The Triton. Yeah.
It escalated quickly. That got out of hand.
Shot somebody.
Our boy Young Similac, aka Little Sippy Cup, got a little bit too much Boone's Farms last night, and he couldn't make it. So while he's MIA, the show must go on because we have something that we want to get out to folks. It's the latest edition of Woodford Reserve Batch Proof. Everybody wants to know, hey, is it worth it? Should I go out and buy it? And we want to get this out for the few fans that actually do like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
We appreciate you.
Is it worth it, right? So what we're gonna do is do a little spin. We want to do a quick review of this year's, the 2022. Maybe pit it up against last year's batch, and then since it is the same mash bill as the standard Woodford Reserve, we're gonna go ahead and do a blinds with Bloodhound and see which one's the best, right?
See if I can pick them out.
Yeah, that's how we get down. But I'm happy. I'm excited to be here with you folks today.
I am very happy to be here.
I've always wanted to taste Woodford at cask strength or barrel strength, whatever. It's the same thing. But I've always
So you've
wanted
never
to
had any of the batch proofs?
No.
I have not. Well, as you can see, we actually have had. I, sampled this, opened the bottle up a couple of days ago. It's good. It's good, but we want to give it a proper, it's just due and give it a real review. So, really quickly, I'm gonna swirl her around in my glass. So what I'm gonna do, I have the Woodford 2022 in my right glass, and to my left is the 2021 batch proof coming in at what?
128.3.
And the thing with the batch proofs, folks, really quick, same mash bill, which is
72 corn, 18 rye, 10 malted barley.
perfect. That comes in at 90.4 proof, right? So you get Chris Morris in the lab, doing his mad scientist stuff, and you have batch proof. They're blending together basically different barrels of the Woodford Reserve and giving it to you straight out of the barrel, straight from the barrel with the batch proof. This is coming from the lower portion of the rick house. They said
First floor, I think.
first floor. This year they have the heat cycle rick houses, as a lot of folks know. This year's 118 is a lower proof because of it being on the lower portion of the rick house, right?
Yep, and less angel share.
Less angel share. We won't get into all that water molecules dissolving at different. We've done that before. If you watch our show, we nerd out from time to time. But what do we have? Anything else? I think we gave the history. We're gonna do the blinds for Bloodhound.
Got the proofs, same mash bill in every bottle.
Yeah.
Just to see if I can notice the difference, which one of them should stand out a little more than the others.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can even. That's why we need to do. We'll talk about this, having the dark night glasses as they have on the mash and drum. That way you can't.
I'm not even gonna look at the color on that to try to match it to find that. I'm gonna nose it, taste it immediately. It should stand out.
Yeah, and we just want to let you guys know. Maybe folks are trying to, get our opinion and say, hey, last year I didn't get last year's version, the 2021. I might want to go out and try and grab the 2022, but at 130 MSRP, I paid 140, 145 out the door, I think, something like that.
I traded a Blue Run 14 for it.
Ooh. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, it's straight up. I mean, at that time I had two until I had the unfortunate accident with a said.
He's still scarred from that, folks.
Oh, I'm gonna be hurt.
Still scarred. But
I'll never get back what I lost.
yeah, he was obviously hornswoggled because that Blue Run 14 is hard to come by. So I guess without further ado,
Because this is a fresh crack. This has been opened a little bit. This is the fresh crack, which you see out of this.
okay, so we get the neck pour.
Right, it's the neck pour.
Let's give it a shot. We'll see. I'm gonna give you my tasting notes. Nose blind. You can take this with a grain of salt, folks, if you want to. But what I have, I get some cherry. Ooh. I actually, so full disclosure, this was mostly me. This is good. This is good. There's some chocolate notes here. Not the Ovaltine, chocolatey, but some chocolate. It's just good. I don't really want to do more than that. I can swirl it, taste it, or we can just kick it over the blinds with Bloodhound and let you do your thing.
Because I want to get it done. I mean, the color difference isn't dramatic enough for me to say which one is which, really. If you sit there and look at it, I couldn't say, okay, that one's definitely darker. I would call that a higher proof, but nah. So let's see what we got. That's a lot of alcohol right there. So that's one of the barrel proofs.
So the idea is, you can try and give us the notes if you would like. I've already given you, cherry, some chocolate. It's complex, but it's also, we don't get a lot of burn on this. So I don't know what you are. I'm sorry, I'm stealing this back. Give me the microphone back. Really quickly though, it's not a lot of burn. 118 proof. This is and we're gonna give you our 5 bottle rating at the end once we figure out who the winner is. But cherry, some woodiness to it. Let's kick it back to Bud.
Okay, well, after going through a nose and all of them,
Yep.
this is regular Woodford.
That is the regular Woodford. And nothing's wrong with regular.
No, it's not.
Regular Woodford.
That's what got me over in the bourbon too.
Yep.
So, I still like the smell of it.
So maybe you like the regular Woodford.
I do like the regular Woodford. The double oak is
I'm talking about maybe you might like it over the 2 batch proofs.
I highly doubt it.
Unlikely, yes.
Yes, but all right. So we're gonna go. All right, what I get in this? Let the alcohol down a little bit. It's not real oak forward, but you normally would get in a Woodford.
That is correct. Brown Foreman all day.
Oh yeah. Like a sweet, like a dark fruit. I don't know if that's like a cherry or like a maraschino cherry.
Now, folks, last year's batch, it was a lot of people. I think it was
contentious. Like you had some people. Like I watched a couple, like the Bourbon Junkies. I watched them. They loved it.
Yes.
And I watched Mash and Drum.
He
was not impressed with it. So
hated it.
See, this one isn't as alcohol forward, as much ethanol when you go in the smell.
Breaking it down, I like how Bloodhound, Clifford, Brick. I like how you get down, sir. That's why you're a professional.
It's more like candy fruit, like. I'm trying to think.
You're talking about like a Jolly Rancher?
No, like candied fruit, like I'm trying to think.
Like a dried mango.
Right, you know how they do like dried apricots and stuff like that.
Oh,
that sweetness that you get from that.
I love a dried mango.
Like almost like a fig. Like the first time I had a real fig, I was surprised. I was like, Fig Newtons have been lying to me my whole life. My whole life.
It's a fruit Newton. Now I don't think I've actually had a real fig. So.
You will be mad if you ever had a Fig Newton.
I do like a fig Newton.
Nah,
Well,
you-
not
you-
to this day. I used to.
You
like
won't eat it again. You'll be like, just give me the regular fig. All right, so we already know this is regular Woodford, but let's see what I get out of this
Yeah.
one.
Give her a taste. Throw some notes out there. We'll throw them up there for folks to see, just so you know.
And I'm gonna go.
It's not a fair fight,
I know I'm gonna go.
but we did want to put them up against each other.
Oh, my bad. But I'm gonna go, as you see, I'm going with the regular Woodford first because it's the lowest proof. I don't want to drink one of these and not find any character in this.
Gotcha. And again, as we said, they come from the same barrels. One is watered, proofed down.
Right. I mean, and these are NAS too. There's no age statement on.
Oh yeah, that is correct, sir. Yes, thank you for pointing that out.
No problem. That's
Scoured the internet to try to find the age statement and watched other reviews. There's about 5, 6 of them of the current. And then, you know, everybody's pointing to the different bottle.
You ever seen them call it the Thor's hammer?
Yeah, but I mean, this is...
It's a nice bottle.
It's a heavy door knocker.
Have you ever
Just
seen the
picture
old
this,
bottles?
the thing that the Salvation Army did.
The old ones were like the pot still that they used.
Yes.
And
Even though I never actually had one, yeah, I do remember the
I
old
had
bottles.
one. Went to a person's house when they were doing a like a Kentucky Derby thing.
Ah, that's dope. That is dope.
You
All right,
see,
so
but that's
what do you get on the palate?
on regular Woodford. I mean, you get a lot of oak in there.
Oak is good. Well, I don't mind oak.
A little bit of vanilla.
Okay.
Not much caramel.
Ooh, this one's...
Let me see. It's kind of dry like a raisin. So I'm gonna go with that. That's what I'm gonna leave with that.
Okay. We got raisin for the regular Woodford. Call this the traditional Woodford, folks.
So we can go to the next one. The next one,
Next up,
which I think is this one, just off the nose, because I don't get attacked. My nostrils on attack.
Not assaulted.
Right.
we apologize, folks. It is hot. As you know, I don't like to talk. I don't want to be out in front of the camera. I'm not Ron Burgundy. Ron Burgundy is reserved for young Similac. So yes, I am stepping out of my comfort zone, but it is just hot in this basement. We're on location.
I
We'll
will
make
agree
it
with
happen
that.
for
As
you guys.
As you know, I'm normally this is weird too. As we said the other day,
Usually,
I'm normally the one over here melting and sweating and everything.
I need the John Thompson towel today.
Yeah, but see, that's what happens.
The
when
Jerry
you-
Tarkanian
When
towel.
you're a bigger dude, you learn in the summer you have what is called the fat boy sweat towel.
Right
you
now.
carry that with you at all times.
I get a constant drip going down the small of my back.
Let me see.
It's funny, like I feel like Saturday Night Live back in the day when Eddie Murphy did Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but he was the Black Mr. Rogers.
yeah.
Like I feel like I have to talk like this. Hi,
Hi,
neighbor.
everybody.
Welcome to another episode of What We Drink.
That's cherry. I get cherry in that. When I say the candy, that's like
I get it from both of them. Well, I mean, I don't know if we know both which one is which. That's the thing, but
as I said, I think this one is the 2022.
Okay, the 118.
Yeah,
But which one is better?
I have it. After tasting, give me one quick second. Let me get another sip.
Yeah.
Let me see
That's
what-
why I gave you heavy pours. Usually it's Heavy Hands Houlihan giving the heavy pour. Today, it's Veronica Corningstone giving break the heavy pour. I sweat so much. I feel like Hustle and Flow.
You alright, man?
Smell. Right. It's hard out here for a pimp.
All right. I can see what they were saying. I'm gonna go with this one.
Is number one.
Number one, number two, and you know number three is definitely going. It's
Yeah.
regular Woodford.
The lower proof. But don't,
Don't sleep on it.
it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You make a
Right.
great
We don't want to belittle
old
the
fashioned.
yeah, all day. Everyone.
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone likes the regular Woodford.
you could be Jack number 7. So don't feel bad.
All right, so we are going to reveal that is correct. So I'm gonna take the bottle. You can slide it over behind the glass.
Okay.
Correct, sir. Number 3 is the. I'm gonna give you a little. Sorry.
It's all good.
Number 3 was the regular Woodford Reserve, coming in at MSRP. I paid $35 for that about 10 minutes ago because I didn't have any regular Woodford Reserve to do the Blind to Bloodhound before we actually came on and started recording. So, number 3. Number 2, which is going to be a surprise, folks. Number 2 is none other than, is this the 128?
Yes.
The 128 is actually that one.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
So actually,
And that's surprising out of me.
we'll bleep that one out, folks. Just to keep it PG for folks that do want to actually like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It's a shocker.
I'm
2021 batch proof actually beat out. And this is a blind. What'll happen from time to time, depending on the day, depending on the weather, depending on, whatever. You might have a different outcome. This is always going to probably finish last with our boy Bud, because he's a pro. And he wants the complexity. He's not going to, just settle for the straight, watered down version of.
I don't want the run of the mill. Yeah. I want the special stuff. But I'm befuddled.
All right, so even with that, you did still like this,
yes,
right?
that is.
This is a different sign off because Ron Burgundy isn't here with us today. Little Sippy Cup, aka Young Similac. I'm just gonna say
that's gonna do it for all of us here at Channel 4 News. You stay classy, San Diego. I'm Ron Burgundy.
What we drinking today, man?